Okay, you've got to be up on your geometry for this one. It really is not a hard problem at all if you can remember a few basic things from geometry. One of those is that the distance around an entire circle in degrees is 360. I'm well aware that you know that, but I'm just reminding you. And if this is a hexagon, that means that we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles represented here, which means that we have each of these angle measures is 60 degrees, right? So every single one of these triangles. So I'm just going to draw one of the triangles of the hexagon, okay? This is 60 degrees right here, okay? So that means that if, and by the way, this is 2 right here because this is what we've been told, 2, okay? So I'm going to drop an altitude down here, and that makes this 90 degrees. And by the way, these are isosceles triangles now because it's a regular hexagon, which means that, you know, this side is adjacent to this side or congruent to this side. So that means we know that this is 30 degrees. We know that this is 60 degrees because this was 90 degrees. So do you see that we have a reference triangle here? This, obviously, because this is 2, this little segment here has to be 1. So all of that should make this fairly straightforward. If this is 60, if our triangle is 1, this is 30, what is the height of our triangle? Well, it's got to be square root of 3. Now, remember we were trying to find the area, right? Okay, so if we were trying to find the area, all we have to do is take base times height divided by 2. But because we want both of these triangles, technically, I mean, let's be honest here, the area of this triangle, this red one right here, is equal to 1/2 times base, which is 1, times the height, which is the square root of 3. But technically, let's just call this whole thing the base, right? So that actually is 2. You see where this 2 comes from? Okay, and then how many of these triangles do we have? How many of these triangles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all of that times 6 becomes very easy. 1/2 of 2 is 1, and so we have 6 times the square root of 3. So what is the area of the hexagon? It's equal to 6 times the square root of 3 centimeters squared. Shouldn't be hard.